Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Cmon the Hoops. If this is your first time coming across the channel, like and subscribe below would be really appreciated. So we're now Tuesday, a couple of days away from the transfer window closing on Friday at 11 o'clock. And Celtic fans are wondering, when is this left back going to be confirmed? The guy we're getting from Barcelona, Alex Valle, the 20-year-old, reported that he flew to Glasgow last night to complete his move and undergo his medical. But yet the club is still to confirm this as I'm speaking around 1:15 today. The situation in regards to a centre-back, Gustav Lagerbielke has joined FC Twente on loan until the rest of the season. I think it'd be good for the 24-year-old to get first-team football, keep his chances in the Swedish team as well. At the end of the day, he's going to a league which the Eredivisie is a very competitive league. PSV Eindhoven, Ajax, Feyenoord, some really good teams in there. So I wish him the very best. Nice guy. It just hasn't worked out at Celtic, and it was just a bad move for him at the end of the day. He wasn't part of Brendan Rodgers' side. Only a handful of games. So we are looking to add a centre back, and reports today, which Sky Sports have confirmed, that Celtic have placed a bid of around £6 million for Auston Trusty. Now, Auston Trusty has got a lot of criticism on my channel over the last couple of days from Celtic fans that are moaning because he was a part of a Sheffield United team that conceded 108 goals. Don't judge the book by the cover, folks. At the end of the day, you can come to a team that don't concede much goals, which is Celtic, settle with Carter Vickers, be a massive part of that back four, and get better in his career. At the end of the day, he's 25 years of age. He's 6'2", born in America, played in the MLS, got a big move to Arsenal, then went on loan to Birmingham, and then went on loan to Sheffield, and Sheffield got him. I think it's a good bit of business if you get Auston Trusty in. I know people have their opinions on the channel, and that's completely understandable. But as I said already, if he comes in the door, there's no point slating him. There's no point thinking of what he's done in the past. Think of what he can do for us in the future and the games ahead. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. We have been linked with a move for Odsonne Edouard over the last 24 hours. Now, my opinion on the whole Odsonne Edouard thing is, right, he's 26 years of age. He's 1 year left in his Palace deal. Is it a case that we should go for Edouard? I think we should go for Edouard only until January. The reason why I'm going to say only until January, because Kyogo's shoulder keeps acting up. If we lose Kyogo, we only have Maeda and Ida there. Bring Edouard in, let Kyogo get his surgery. He's going to be out for 4 months anyway. Edouard knows the club. He knows how Brendan plays. Scores in the big games. Decent Euro for Celtic as well. I'd get him in until January. Assess it then in January. And if you want him long term, we'll put in a reasonable bid for him. The guy that we sold for just under £18 million to Crystal Palace back 3 years ago. Crazy to think. He was a fan's favourite. It's just his attitude towards the end of that season when he left was appalling. So things can change. I don't know how you feel about Edouard, but I'd bring him back in for half a season long. I know it sounds crazy, but that's my predictions on it. There's no other talk in regards to Mikey Johnston, but I do have an update in regards to Owen Beck. Owen Beck won't be coming to Celtic. Owen Beck has joined Blackburn Rovers on loan. At the end of the day, we have Alex Valle coming in. Hopefully, this will be confirmed over the next 24 hours. Reportedly, he's flown to Glasgow. He's going to undergo his medical and be confirmed as a Celtic player. There's no option for Alex Valle to join Celtic on a permanent basis because to trigger his contract is 3 million, and then the actual sellout clause to get out of his contract is a fee of 30 million. So I feel like Celtic should have went out in the market and actually explored a better option of getting someone in on a permanent basis. With Greg Taylor coming into his final season, I think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Only at the end of the day, Barcelona only benefit from this deal. Celtic are not benefiting. And I just think, fair enough, you can get players in on loan, but there should be an option to buy at the end of the season. There should be an option somewhere, not to just a clean slate loan. So let's see what happens. Celtic have placed an approved bid in for Mateusz Bogusz that plays for LAFC. Sky Sport reported last night. They're in negotiations. Reportedly, LA want around 8 million for him. We placed 6.5 million for Arne Ingles. Is it a case that Celtic are trying to penny pinch to get this Polish midfield in? Time will tell. Time will tell. He looks like a really good potential of a player. At the end of the day, he's 22 years of age. He's had experience of playing for Leeds United, which was a massive club. Played in the Beta in the second division in Spain, and also as well playing the MLS consistently. His stats are unbelievable as well. So time will tell. Once we're linked with any more players or the departures, I'll be back on the channel to have a chat with you. But that's really it for me. As I said, get the green light for Trusty. Question marks over Alex Valle because of the long term perspective of it. Like, yeah, he's a player, he's going to be a rising star at Barcelona, but end of the day, what do we gain from it? Long term, nothing. I thought it would have been like a Jeremy Frimpong model, but wasn't meant to be that stage. So Mikey Johnston is on the verge of leaving Celtic. Some fans will be relieved. Some fans will feel sad. A fee of 2.5 million agreed with the Blades. Sheffield United finally are getting the man that they've been linked with for the last 7 days. Mikey was linked with a move to Burnley as well, who are flying at the moment in the Championship. 25 years of age, 93 games for Celtic, 13 goals and 13 trophies in his Celtic career. Made his debut at the age of 18 under Brendan Rodgers, and I wish him the very best. He's been one of the most frustrating footballers to watch over the last couple of years because there is talent there, but he doesn't show much of it at times. I think the pressure gets to him at Celtic Park, but I wish him the very best. I think he'll rip it up in the Championship, and it's a good move for him. It's a good move for his career as well to go to a league where he played 6 months there for West Brom and teared up against some decent teams as well. So that was confirmed by Sky Sports literally in the last hour that the fee has been agreed. John Beaton is going to be the man in the middle for the derby on Sunday, with Andrew Dallas as the VAR assistant as well. I know people have their opinions on John Beaton. At the end of the day, I'm not here to keep criticising referees in Scottish football. I want to move on from that. I know Jock Stein always said, you're playing against 12 men. The referee's the 12th man on the pitch. But we'll get on with it. You know, at the end of the day, we've had success beating Rangers with John Beaton being the referee. I know he was the referee for the 3-3 game at Ibrox, which was an absolute blunder of a game for him. But we'll get there. So let's see what happens. It's the Kasper Schmeichel being called up for his country yet again, the Danish captain. Matt O'Reilly, who's left Celtic over the last couple of days, has been called into the Denmark squad as well. It's good for Matt's progress in his international career. At the end of the day, it was a bit of an emotional interview to watch yesterday, him joining Brighton, but all I can say is I wish him the very best. Hopefully he flourishes. Hopefully maybe be a bigger success down the Premier League than Virgil van Dijk. You never know. You never know in football. Time will tell, but that is it from me today, and I'll speak to you all soon. Have a good one, folks. I'll be back for a podcast later on tonight around 8 o'clock.